Bruno Mars, Peter Jean Hernandez, born October 8, 1985, known professionally as Bruno Mars, is an American singer, songwriter, record producer, multi-instrumentalist, and dancer. He is known for his stage performances, retro showmanship, and for performing in a wide range of musical styles, including pop, R&B, funk, soul, reggae, hip-hop, and rock. Mars is accompanied by his band, the Hooligans, who play a variety of instruments, such as electric guitar, bass, piano, keyboards, drums, and horns, and also serve as backup singers and dancers. Born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii, Mars moved to Los Angeles in 2003 to pursue a musical career. In 2009, he co-founded the production team The Smazingtons, responsible for various successful singles for Mars himself and other artists. He rose to fame in 2010 buoyed by the success of Nothing in You Bubby Obi and Billionaire by Travie McCoy, both of which featured his vocals. Mars' debut studio album Doo-Wops and Hooligans, 2010, blended pop with reggae pop and R&B. It spawned the international #1 singles Just the Way You Are, Grenade, and The Lazy Song. Drawing inspiration from disco, funk, rock, reggae and soul genres, Mars' second studio album, Unorthodox Jukebox, 2012, was his first #1 on the Billboard 200. It amassed 2 Billboard Hot 100 #1 hits, Locked Out of Heaven and When I Was Your Man. In 2014, Mars was featured on Mark Ronson's Uptown Funk, which topped various music charts, spending a total of 14 and 7 weeks atop the Billboard Hot 100 and the UK Singles Chart, respectively. Mars' third studio album, the R&B-focused 24K Magic, 2016, received 7 Grammy Awards, winning the major categories of Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. The album also yielded the top 5 singles 24K Magic, That's What I Like, his 7th Billboard Hot 100 #1 single, and a remix of Finesse featuring Cardi B in 2021. Mars collaborated with Anderson .Paak as Silk Sonic to release the full-length album An Evening with Silk Sonic, which single Leave the Door Open topped the Billboard Hot 100. Mars has sold over 130 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. He has released 8 #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100 since his career launched in 2010, attaining his first 5 faster than any male artist since Elvis Presley. As a songwriter, he was included in Music Week and Billboard magazine as one of the best songwriters of 2011 and 2013, respectively. Mars has received several awards and nominations, including 11 Grammy Awards, 3 Brit Awards, 9 American Music Awards, 10 Soul Train Awards and holds 3 Guinness World Records. He appeared in Time magazine's annual list of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2011, Forbes magazine's lists of 30 under 30 feet in 2013, and Forbes Celebrity 100 in 2014, 2018, and 2019. Personal life, family and relationships. Mars's brother, Eric, has continuously served as the drummer for his backup band, the Hooligans. Their sisters, Tiara, Tahiti, and Presley, as well as their cousin Jamie, make up the all-girl music group The Lillas. When she was young, Jamie moved in with the siblings due to parental issues. Mars began dating model Jessica Cabin in 2011. The two remain a couple as of 2019, residing together in a mansion in the Hollywood Hills with a Rottweiler named Geronimo. Mars returned from an overseas gig in May 2013 when he learned in the Los Angeles airport that his mother was gravely ill. He immediately got on a plane to Hawaii. His mother died the next day. On June 2, 2013, a publicist for Atlantic Records confirmed to the Associated Press that Mars' mother had suffered a brain aneurysm. She had died on June 1, 2013, at age 55, at Queens Medical Center in Honolulu, Hawaii. Later, on June 7, 2013, the singer wrote about the loss of his mother on Twitter, "So thankful for all the love during the most difficult time in my life. I'll be back on my feet again soon. That's what Mom wants," she told me. Race. In 2013, Mars told Rolling Stone that record executives had trouble categorizing him, and were consequently unsure which radio stations would play his songs, or to which ethnic group, black or white, he would appeal. 4. In the same month, he confessed that Nothing in You was rejected by a music industry decision-maker because of his race. That experience made him feel like a mutant, and he says that was his lowest point. Even with that song in my back pocket to seal the deal, things like that are coming out of people's mouths. It made me feel like I wasn't even in the room. In 2018, Mars was accused during The Grapevine, a series that explores African American issues, of cultural appropriation on social media for using his racial ambiguity to profit from black music, and was criticized for mimicking the sound of past artists. Various black celebrities, including Stevie Wonder, Charlie Wilson, Ninth Wonder, Marjorie Davis, and Stereo Williams dismissed the accusations. Mars has spoken often about his influences and has given credit to several black artists, such as Babyface, Teddy Riley, and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Legal issues. On January 28, 2014, Demetrius Orlandis Proctor filed a lawsuit, claiming he holds the copyright for the Travie McCoy and Mars track Billionaire. Proctor claimed he owned the copyright to the music and lyrics of the track since March 31, 2011, though the song was released a year before. As evidence, Proctor has submitted a United States Copyright Office registration certificate for Frisky Volume 1-30, tapes, issued in 2000. Proctor accused McCoy and Mars of willful and intentional infringement of copyright, seeking the destruction of all copies of the recording. Proctor claims he has exclusive rights to reproduce and distribute the song. Mark Ronson and Mars Uptown Funk has received various accusations and lawsuits over copyright infringement. In 2015, Similarities with Oops Upside Your Head, 1979, by the Gap Band led them, along with keyboardist Rudolph Taylor, and producer Lonnie Simmons to be added as co-writers of Uptown Funk and receive publishing royalties. In the same year, Serbian artist Victorija argued that Uptown Funk infringed on one of her tracks. She decided not to sue Mars and Ronson. In 2016, electro-funk band Collage sued Ronson and Mars for copying their single, Young Girls, 1983, while The Sequence, a rap group, claimed it infringed their single Funk You Up, 1979, and sued a year later. In 2017, La Strada Entertainment filed a lawsuit due to similarities with More Bounce to the Ounce, 1980, by Zapp. The company seeks damage, a jury trial and prevent Ronson from profiting with Uptown Funk. In 2018, the Collage and Zapp lawsuit were dropped. It was not revealed if there was any financial settlement. Treasure was re-registered with new writing credits, which included Thibaut Berland and Christopher Kahn, due to the similarities with Breakbot's Baby I'm Yours. Wealth. Billboard estimated Mars' earnings around $18,839,681, making him the 12th highest-paid musician of 2013. Forbes magazine began reporting on Bruno Mars' earnings in 2014, calculating that the $60 million earned between June 2013 to June 2014, for his music and tour, made him 13th on the list of the Celebrity 100 list. In June 2017, Mars ranked at 6th on the Forbes World's Highest-Paid Celebrities, earning an estimated $39 million from June 2016 through June 2017. In July 2018, Forbes announced that Mars was America's highest-paid musician of 2017, with an estimated total of $100 million. This, in turn, placed him at number 11 on the Celebrity 100 list as well as being his highest yearly earnings to date. In 2019, he was placed at number 54 on the Forbes Celebrity 100 list, with estimated earnings of $51.5 million between June 1, 2018 and June 1, 2019. Life and career, 1985 to 2003, early life and musical beginnings. Peter Gene Hernandez was born on October 8, 1985, in Honolulu, Hawaii, to Peter Hernandez and Bernadette San Pedro Bayet, and was raised in the Waikiki neighborhood of Honolulu. His father is of half Puerto Rican and half Ashkenazi Jewish descent, from Ukraine and Hungary, and is originally from Brooklyn, New York. His mother immigrated from the Philippines to Hawaii, and was of Filipina and some Spanish ancestry. His parents met while performing in a show in which his mother was a hula dancer and his father played percussion. At the age of 2, he was nicknamed Bruno by his father because of his resemblance to professional wrestler Bruno Sammartino, 2004 to 2010. Production work. And it's better if you don't understand, I'd always been a working musician in Hawaii and never had problems paying rent. And then it's like, now I'm in LA and my phone's getting shut off. That's when reality hit. I started DJing. I told this person I could DJ because they said they could pay me $75 cash under the table. I didn't know how to DJ. I lost that job pretty quick. Mars, speaking about his experiences of moving to Los Angeles to pursue a musical career. Shortly after moving to Los Angeles, Mars signed a record contract with Motown Records in 2004, but the deal went nowhere, leading him to have a conversation with Will.i.am's management, which also turned out to be fruitless. However, the singer's experience with Motown proved to be beneficial to his career. American songwriter and record producer Philip Lawrence was also signed to the label, 2010 to 2012, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. Bruno Mars playing the keyboard in a concert in Houston, Texas in 2010. On July 20, 2010, Mars released Just the Way You Are as the lead single from his debut studio album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans, 2010, an album produced mainly by the Smazingtons. The song topped the charts in various countries, including Australia, Canada and the US. The album, released on October 5, 2010, debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 in the UK. It also charted at number 1 in the Netherlands and Canada. Doo-Wops and Hooligans has since sold 15.5 million copies worldwide. 48. It spawned 2 other international singles, Grenade, which topped the Billboard Hot 100, New Zealand, the UK, as well as multiple other charts, and The Lazy Song, which peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and reached the top spot in the UK and Denmark, 2012 to 2014, Unorthodox Jukebox and Super Bowl XLVII halftime show. In March 2012, Mars signed a worldwide publishing deal with BMG Chrysalis US. In September 2012, when interviewed by Billboard magazine, Mars stated that his next album would be more musically varied, adding, "I want to have the freedom and luxury to walk into a studio and say, today I want to do a hip-hop, R&B, solo rock record." He announced Unorthodox Jukebox release date, December 11, 2012. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200, eventually peaking at number 1 on the chart. It also charted at number 1 in Australia, Canada, and in the UK, where it became the third fastest-selling album by a solo artist in 2012. The album has since sold over 6 million copies worldwide. 2015 to 2018, Super Bowl 50 halftime performance and 24K Magic, a picture of 2 men playing instruments and 2 singing into a microphone, Mars and the Hooligans during the 24K Magic World Tour, as part of the 2018 Lollapalooza Festival in Chicago, Illinois. In September 2014, Mars began working on his third studio album, 24K Magic, affirming, "Now it's time to start writing Chapter 3 inches." He had not come up with a date for the release, stating, "Until it's done, it's gotta be just as good if not better." At the 2016 Grammy Awards, Ronson and Mars featured single, Uptown Funk, won a Grammy Award for Best Pop Duo Group Performance and Record of the Year. 2019 present, further collaborations and An Evening with Silk Sonic. Mars worked on Chic's studio album It's About Time, 2018, with the song expected to be featured on Chic's next studio album, according to musician Nile Rodgers. In February 2019, Cardi B and Mars released a single together, Please Me. It peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. The single also reached the top 20 of Canada, New Zealand and the U36. 5 months later, British singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran, American singer-songwriter Chris Stapleton, and Mars collaborated on Blow for the former's 4th studio album, Number 6 Collaborations Project, 2019. In October 2019, Mars posted a picture of himself in a recording studio, possibly indicating new solo music. Artistry, influences, Michael Jackson performing, Prince playing guitar. Musicians including Michael Jackson, left, and Prince, right, have influenced Mars. Mars was raised on his father's 50s doo-wop collection, simple 4-chord songs that got straight to the point, and on Little Richard, Frankie Lyman, Little Anthony, and Jerry Lee Lewis. As a child, Mars spent time impersonating Elvis Presley. This plight had a major impact on his musical evolution. He later reflected, musical style and themes. Mars' music has been noted for displaying a wide variety of styles, musical genres, and influences, including pop, R&B, funk, soul, reggae, hip-hop, and rock. His debut album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans, is predominantly a pop, reggae, pop and R&B record. It is influenced by most of the genres mentioned above. Many of his songs on the album reflect feel-good, carefree, and optimistic sentiments. However, darker subjects are addressed in his songs, detailing failed relationships, pain and loneliness. His subsequent release, Unorthodox Jukebox, as with his debut album, is infused with different influences including disco, funk, rock, reggae and soul, as well as balladry. Showmanship, Mars performing in a concert, Bruno Mars and the Hooligans performing with strobe lights. Mars is known for his retro showmanship, which is widely acclaimed by tour critics and reviewers. Deanna Ramsey of the Jakarta Post described Mars as a truly global star. Boston Herald's Jim Sullivan compared Mars' showmanship to Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley. Kevin Johnson of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch called Mars a consummate performer. The Boston Globe's Sarah Rodman said that Mars shows an indefatigable ecstatic approach to performing and classic showmanship. In the same vein, Jim Farber of the Daily News stated of the halftime show at Super Bowl XLVIA that Mars brings old-school showmanship to dynamic performance. The singer took its inspiration by playing videotapes of Elvis, James Brown and Michael Jackson when he was younger. Nowadays, before the shows, he watches Brown's TAMI show, James Hendrix's Live at Woodstock or Prince performing Purple Rain, 1984, music videos. Mars has collaborated with many different directors to produce his music videos, and over time he emerged as a music video director. From 2010 to 2017, Mars co-directed with Cameron Duddy 10 music videos from his albums Doo Wops and Hooligans, Unorthodox Jukebox, and 24K Magic, as well as featured singles. Duddy has praised Mars' involvement in the craft. Other ventures, product endorsements. In 2011, Mars appears in 2 commercials for Bench as part of their clothing line Bench on Mars, and Bruno Mars gets khaki and Benchy and model Joan Smalls were photographed in 50s-influenced suits in Puerto Rico as part of the clothing line La Isla Bonita for Vogue. Philanthropy. In 2014, it was announced that Mars had partnered with the Hawaii Community Foundation and the Grammy Foundation to establish a Grammy Camp Scholarship Fund, in order to support the next generation of music makers with funds to provide financial assistance for qualified needs-based applicants from Hawaii. Awards and achievements. See also, List of awards and nominations received by Bruno Mars. Mars has earned numerous awards and honors throughout his career, including 11 Grammy Awards, 3 Brit Awards, 4 Guinness World Record, 9 American and 10 Soul Train Music Awards. In 2011, Mars made Time magazine's 100 list, while his former songwriting and record producing team, the Smazingtons, earned several accolades.